Today's all about transplanting. The purple ghost candy is ready to be potted up, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So we'll have a quick look at them first, and then we'll get into it. Alright, purple ghost candy, day 57 of veg, and it's time to pot these girls up. Now I know I said I was going to throw these ones in the flower, but what I'm going to do instead, because I think I messed up on my timing, and if I'm going to wait for the other clones to get big enough to take cuts from, I'm not going to have enough time, or the clones that I'm going to give out are going to be too small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these ones, I'm going to pot them up to 10 gallons. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to out of all the cuts that I took, I'm going to take a cut from each one, and then I'm going to throw those into flower, and we'll see how they turn out. I've seen people do this before, and I guess it's a quick way of checking to see if you have any males. So that's what I decided to try and do. Let me know in the comments below if you ever tried this method and if it worked out for you. Alright, so I'm going to go get everything set up, and then we'll get into transplanting. Alright, so we got everything together. As you can see, here's the 10-gallon pots. I'm going to be amending with Gaia Green, worm castings. Where is it back here? Got some Dino Myco for when I do the transplant for the roots. And we got some oyster shell for some calcium. So as you can see, I got the soil over here in a big bin. I'm going to mix it up in this. And of course for my soil, I'm using ProMix HP. It has mycorrhizae in it already, and it's very porous. And it's very good for your gardens. Alright, so let's get to mixing this up. Alright, so the soil's ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the pot. Be careful because the soil is very dry and I don't want it to collapse on me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the inside of the hole just with some water, just so that when I put the Dino Myco in there, some of it sticks to the sides. And then we'll sprinkle in the Dino Myco. That one's done. We'll open up the other one. There we go. And we'll transplant. It's So all you do is you put your fingers here, and when you're going to turn the pot over, and just going to let gravity to do its job, and pull the plant out, and then we'll plop it in the hole. I usually try and get all the loose stuff out first. Don't like it falling all over my plant. And you just got to give the pot a gentle squeeze. And here it comes. There we go. All right, so simple enough. I'll go get the other ones and we'll get to doing those. All right, so I got them transplanted. Now we're gonna give them a good watering. It's just straight up water, RO water. Shout out to US Water Systems for supplying me with my RO water system. Use promo code TRG5 if you wanna save some money off your order. Anyways, so we're gonna give them a good watering. And the soil is pretty dry, so it's gonna take quite a bit. might even have to go make up a second batch because this is just going to take everything I got. This soil is very dry. Wow, I think this one plant is going to take my one whole bucket. I think I'm going to have to do like a whole bucket for each one. There we go. Now we're starting to get runoff. All right, so we got that one done. As you can see, I put the rest of the water in the bottom of the tray. I'm going to water. I'm going to bottom water as well, just to help the soil really get some good moisture in there because it's really dry. So, anyways, I'm going to do the other two off camera. You don't need to see that. We're just watering. It's nothing too exciting. All right, so that's it for today. Remember, keep growing, keep learning. Until next time, peace.